Hello friends, welcome to my channel Power BI Skills. Through this channel, I share with my viewers a lot of tips, tricks and best practices in Power BI in order to develop stunning dashboards. In today's video, I'll be covering another useful feature in Power BI which is page navigation. Page navigation is similar to the bookmark feature which I had covered in one of my previous video of switching visuals in Power BI. In case you have not gone through that video, then I would recommend you to first go through that video. This would help you understand the bookmark functionality of Power BI. You can find the link of this video appearing on the I button on your screen. You can click on that link and go through that video. Now coming back to our today's topic, which is page navigation feature. Page navigation would be relevant for us when we have to create detailed report with multiple tabs and slide associated with it. For example, if we have to create a report for sales by region where there is a separate slide or tab for each region. Similarly, when we have to create a detailed financial report of the organization, having separate tab for income statement, tab for balance sheet, tab for cash flow statement, and so on. Let's understand this with the help of an example data set that how we can incorporate page navigation in our Power BI reports. Before we proceed further, I would request you to please like and share my videos in case you believe that you are enhancing your Power BI knowledge through these videos. In case you are new to my channel, then I would request you to subscribe my channel by hitting the subscribe button and press the bell icon so that you will get notification to all my future videos. Your like and subscribe will motivate me to make more such useful contents for my viewers. Now let's get started. So this is the example data set we have. So we have a sales data showing sales done by various salesmen, the sales manager, the product they have sold, and the quantity sold, and the state where they have made those sales. And we have another tab showing the selling price and cost price for each of the product. Now let's upload this data set in Power BI. So I have uploaded this example data set in Power BI. You can see it is appearing on the right side. Let's go to the table view and we'll first open our sales data set. I'll create a new column and I'll basically bring my selling price and cost price in this table from the rate table. For that, I'll be using a DAX function lookup value. I'll name this column as selling price. I'll be using my text function lookup value and then I'll be picking the field or column which I have to bring here, which is the selling price. Then the search column would be the product name and the same product name which I'll be picking from the current table, which is sales data set table. I'll hit enter. Now I'm getting the selling price here in this table. Similarly, I'll create a new column and I will calculate my cost price. I'll be using lookup value function and the result column name would be the cost price and the search column would be the product name and the search column would be search value in my current table would be the product name only, which is current table is sales data set and product name would be the search value. Now I have both sales price and cost price available here. Let me format this in dollars. I'll go to my report view. I will create a measure to calculate the total sales value and total cost value. I'll name this measure as total sales, and here I'll be using SumX function. I have covered SumX function in my previous video of DAX function, so you can go through that video. The link is appearing on the I button. You can click on that link and you can go through that, where I have explained in detail about the syntax and the use of SumX function. As per the syntax, I'll have to first reference the table. So table would be the sales data set table, and then I will be showing the expression. So my total sales would be selling price multiplied by the quantity. And on the similar lines, I will create a new measure to calculate my total cost. I will name this measure as total cost. Again, I will be using SumX function, and table reference would remain same, is data set. And here expression would be cost price multiplied by quantity. Now I have total sales and total cost. I will create three visuals here: sales by salesman, sales by product, and sales by region. First, create the sales by salesman visual. So this would be a simple column visual. I will first drag name of the salesman here, and I will drag total sales here. I will change this to stacked column visual, and I will add my cost value as well on the line axis, and I will add here total cost. So I have total sales and total cost here. I will format this. I'll go to format, and first I will go to size and style, and I will add the visual borders, and I will add the rounded corner up to 10 points. I will change the title to sales by salesman. I will bold this, and I will remove the grid lines. I'll go to columns. I'll change the color of the column, let's say to orange, and I will change the line color as well to, let's say, black, or let's say red, and I will add markers as well, and I will change the marker style to diamond and increase the size to 12, and I will add the data labels as well. And for these data labels, I will bold those data labels. So this is my sales by salesman visual. I'll change the tab name to sales by salesman. Now I'll duplicate this page, and here I would rename this page as sales by product. I will select this, and I would change the x-axis values. I will remove name of the salesman, and I would rather add name of the product here, and I would format this. I would change the color to yellow. I'll change the line color as well to purple, and change the marker color to blue, and I would change the title to sales by product. Now we have, I would also add the visual borders here. Here as well, I would add my visual borders. Now I'll copy this or duplicate this page, and my third visual would be sales by state or region. I'll select this. I will change the data. Instead of product name, I would add state name. I will go to size and style. Visual border is already activated. I'll change the title, sales by region. I will go to color, change the color to blue. I will change the line color to brown, and I will change the marker color to red. So now we have all three visuals ready: sales by salesman, sales by product, and sales by region. Now I would be adding the page navigation. To add a page navigation, you have to go to insert, go to buttons option. From the drop down, you have to select navigator option, and from navigator you have to select page navigator. Moment you select page navigator, you will see three buttons are appearing at the top. So these are the basis of number of tabs you have. If you have 4 tabs, accordingly 4 buttons would appear. Since we have 3 tabs only, so 3 buttons are appearing. I'll delete the page 1. I will select the page navigation buttons. I'll paste those in the other tabs as well. Now you would be observing that the button which is selected is appearing in black, and the text is appearing in white, whereas the button which are not selected are appearing in white and the text is appearing in black. So let's say if I have to go to sales by product visual, I'll click on sales by product visual. Now you can see on the other tab my Sales by product button is activated, which is appearing in black and text is in white, and the remaining two buttons are appearing as white, which is not selected. Now we have options to format these buttons as well. For that, I will select page navigation buttons. I'll go to format, and here I would go to shape. And in shape, like we have various options. We can select any of the option. We can select arrow shape button. We can select pentagon arrow shape button, and there are several other parallelogram, octagon, and so on. So let me select a pill shape button, and now I want to change the button colors as well. I don't need black and white button color. What I want that my selected button should appear as red and non-selected button should appear as green. So I will go to style, and first I will select the selected button option, and then I will go to fill, and here I would go to color, and here I would select red or maybe light red. So this is the selected button, and let's say I want to change the color for default buttons which are non-selected buttons as well. Then my fill would be, or color would be, mm, green. So I will go to, yep. So this is the color where the buttons are not selected, and I would add the shadow, and I would also increase the text size, and I would say bold the text of these buttons so that those would be clearly visible, and increase the font size a bit. Okay, so these are the buttons available: sales by salesman, product, and sales by region. And let me just add a page navigation pane as well. Let me just add a new shape to create a page navigation pane. So this is a rectangular shape which I have created. I will change the color of this shape. For that, I'll go to shape style, and I'll go to fill, change the color to green, or I would say dark green, right? And now I will go to format, and I will send this to back. Now you can see these buttons or page navigation buttons are clearly visible here, properly visible. Now I will select my page navigation button as well as this shape, and I will group these two shapes together. I will copy these buttons, and I will just delete the old one, and I will paste the new one here. Similarly, I will delete the old one and paste the new one here. Now, if I have to go to sales by product, I will click sales by product. Now, sales by product button is appearing in red, which is the selected button, and remaining buttons are in green, which are not selected button. Similarly, if I go to sales by region, so this is the result. I will hide the sales by product page and sales by region page. So when you publish this report, only the first page would appear, and then you have a page navigation button appear on your display or on your report itself, and the user can simply navigate to the other visuals by just clicking on the buttons. The most useful feature of this page navigation is, like, let's say tomorrow if you want to add another tab in this dashboard or a report. Let's say if you want to add a tab for, let's say, profit by a salesman. Let me just rename this profit by salesman. Now if you go here, you can see the new button is automatically appearing for profit by a salesman. And when you create a tab, you won't have to make any changes in the page navigation buttons. This would be auto created. Similarly, if you will delete any of the tab from your dashboard, let me delete this. Now you can see this button would automatically delete. You won't have to change it manually. Once you add any data in your reports or dashboard, the buttons would be automatically added. Once you remove the data, button would be removed automatically. You won't have to do it manually. I hope you have learned this useful feature of creating a page navigation in Power BI, and you will be able to implement the same in your work assignments as well. In case you have any questions or queries relating to this topic, then you can send your questions through the comment section, and I will try to respond to your questions as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, friends. Thanks for supporting my videos. Bye bye. Take care.